Hi, friends and music lovers. Welcome to Toon Talk. I'm Jen.
And I'm Stephen James.
And we have quite a few interviews coming up for you. We're sitting here at the Vault and just finished up an interview with Chris Redburn. So stay tuned next week for that. We also have coming up right after this video is Rich and Tim with the Tennessee Whiskey and Eric Church tribute bands that we had last Saturday. Unfortunately, we were unable to interview Grace Under Pressure, which is the Rush tribute. Just kind of ran out of time on that, but we do have some video coming up with that. We also have an interview coming up this Saturday, March 2nd. We have Rain and Blood with Ghidorah coming to the Vault. Doors open at 7. We will be doing that interview. So stay tuned for both Chris Redburn and Rain and Blood next week. So,
Absolutely.
Yep. Anyways, make sure that you like and subscribe, and please share our page. It's totally free and it really does help us out a lot. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Bill Peters for letting us use his venue, the Vault, at 110 Florence Street in Saginaw, Michigan, and to Dave with CM1 Productions for helping us out with lights and editing or camera info, everything that comes to production.
Absolutely,
CM1
thank
Production has been there for us, so thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. Keep the music playing. lovers, we're here tonight at the Vault in the Led Zeppelin VIP room with Rich with Tennessee Whiskey and Tim with the Eric Church Tribute Band. Welcome to Tune Talk, guys.
Thanks for having us. We're so excited to be here in Central Michigan, and every time we come to Michigan, the crowds are just insane. So
we're fantastic every single time.
Well, we are going to have a packed house tonight. I know so far, before noon today, I knew we sold at least 600 pre-sale tickets, and you guys had a little bit of a drive, right?
Yeah, we're coming from like the Chicagoland area, you know, and so it's 5 or 6 hours, but we're road dogs. We got no problem, you know, traveling.
Used to it by now.
It does remind me of another country song, and I was trying to think of it earlier, where country's everywhere.
Yeah, country must be countrywide.
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, Brantley Gilbert.
Brantley Gilbert. Yep.
Yeah, great tune.
I knew somebody was gonna catch on to that. So, as far as what you guys do, I was watching both you guys on YouTube today, and I was so impressed how well you guys sound as far as in comparison to what you guys are doing. And no surprise here at the Vault, every tribute band that we've ever had really does go all out and play the part. I mean, from if there was anything theatrical like David Bowie that we just had last week, to you guys, just watching you guys practice, you know, doing the sound check was already like your heart is going to vibrate. It's going to be a great show. How do you guys prepare?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I just kind of naturally lucked out with it. I just happened to be, you know, just kind of a chubby hillbilly. And people had told me, like, when a couple of songs came out back in, 2014, 15, that we had sounded similar. And then it was not up until a couple of years ago where I was like, all right, maybe I could try doing a little something like this. And me and Tim ended up hooking up on another showcase that we were on, and just talked about a little business plan. And the last 2 years, actually, March will be the anniversary of the first show just 2 years ago, and we've been so blessed.
Did you get me anything for the anniversary, Rich?
I did not yet.
Okay.
And,
another pair of Eric Church shades.
Sure.
I'm sure all you had to do was put the shades on, and there's Eric Church.
Well, you know, we want to make sure we deliver the most authentic version of these artists. We hear all the time from people who say, you know, I would love to see Chris Stapleton, but it's $200-$300 a ticket, something like that. And so when they're able to come here at a fraction of a price, we don't want to deliver any less of a show, right? We want them to feel like they're at the real concert. And so it is important to us. I will say, I know Rich is being humble, but he does work. The inflections that are in Chris Stapleton's music, to be able to sing that, you have to study them and you have to understand. So I know that Rich puts in some work at least, and it definitely pays off. And we just hope that the audiences appreciate that.
Yeah, I had an Eric Church moment way back when. I used to ride motorcycles, and Eric Church was doing a show at one of our casinos, and I had all my friends were there, and I missed the call because I was out riding by myself and whatever, but it was a chilly night, and I had my little neoprene skull mask on, my aviators, and I roll up, I go right past all the parking, I go roll up right where all the buses are, and there's a fence right there. But as soon as I rolled up, like, security must have been like, oh, she's got to be somebody, because nobody rolls in here like that. And he opens the gate, and I'm like,
why not?
Rolling right on in.
Yeah.
Parked my bike, and he says, come on back. And I sat behind stage, watched the whole Eric
You're
Church.
kidding me.
Swear to God.
What a
I
great
was like,
story.
What the heck? I'm just like, nobody asked me my name. Nobody asked me anything.
You should have gotten on the tour bus, gone to the next city, and who knows where you could have led you know?
I'm like, I'm a roadie.
That could have turned into a bigger story.
Yeah, for sure.
No kidding. I definitely wasn't thinking about it, and my phone battery was dead.
I'm carrying Eric Church's baby.
Picture at all, but you know, after the show, he came out and he kind of looked at me like, who are you?
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, I'm Jen. I'm rolling up over here, see my bike, whatever. And he was, you know, he came out and looked at it and whatever. And I was so bummed I didn't have any juice in my in my phone. I was like, oh man.
That's a great story. Yeah, I don't think I've never seen Eric Church perform before, which is people think that's, you know, people love to tell stories. That's, I have to say, is probably the best one or one of the best I've heard. But they love to tell us about, hey, I saw, you know, Eric, I've seen him 8 times, or this show and everything. I love hearing those stories, you know. But I just think it's kind of ironic that I've never actually gone to see him. But now I know how to get backstage.
Right.
You know, pull the bike up and get the Now I will.
I think that would be friggin' hilarious if you like walk back there in the outfit.
Well, I am playing Country Thunder this summer in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. And I found out that Eric Church is also on the bill that weekend. I'm not sure which day he's playing. I'm playing Thursday and then Thursday night and then Friday during the day. I'm definitely going to do something. I don't know what it is. But you know, I'll figure something out. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we're hoping that we get more subscribers, and maybe at some point Eric Church and Chris Stapleton will run across our YouTube.
Yeah.
See this? That would be just great.
That would be great.
I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but you know, the more subscribers we get, the more of a possibility that could be.
Make sure you hit that bell, right?
Yes, and subscribe and share.
Yes.
It's free.
We get asked that all the time, actually, if they've ever reached out. I get asked that constantly. If has he seen any of your stuff? It's like, I hope to Christ he never does, because like he's gonna tell me to stop telling the jokes. Like
Rich can be a little. I don't even want to use the word dirty, but some of his humor is adult oriented, which I don't think.
If it's an over 21 show, I still put out. You know, it's me. My personality still goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Rich is an entertainer in his own right. If he wasn't doing Stapleton, he would be doing something else and entertaining the masses.
But that's always been a big question I get is you know, has he ever reached out to you about it? It's like, well, it'd be cease and desist.
Yeah, his lawyers maybe.
Like, the music is absolutely fine, but you better stop telling them damn jokes.
Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty. You know,
that's chill.
But I mean,
yeah.
I guess I've seen other musicians talk about him. I saw the Pink interview.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so sweet. But you could see, you know, her demeanor. Come on, you know, we know that she's a little rough and tough, and she could be pretty crude, but she's also a total sweetheart. But I wonder if Chris has that side. Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure everybody does. For
sure.
It's
like cracking the whip at home.
Oh, I don't know about all that. But,
you know, like, hey.
I mean, he is a dad of 5, so I'm sure he gets on them and raises them. But, there's definitely different. Unless it's just a little show thing he kind of puts on and knows he's around cameras and stuff. But we haven't seen it yet. I would imagine something would come out already.
I know I told you my memorable moment. Do you guys have one specifically, possibly in the last 2 years, that really stands out?
As far as us just on tour, like performing and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
man.
always a couple.
I don't know. This is podcast.
Like
who's gonna hear this?
There's always road stories, and they're always pretty funny.
It's always about the people. There's all sorts of interesting people out there, and when you're on the road and you get to meet as many people as we do, you know, you just run into some strange people, and I love it. I love interesting people.
Oh,
it
is fantastic.
Well, you're in Saginaw, Michigan,
but I don't know. She's looking for something specific. I don't know.
Nothing crazy.
No, last night, a good example. I got a bra thrown at me, and it just out of like nowhere. This lady was like trying to talk to me the whole time. I said, "Honey, I'm working right now. I'm like in the middle of something," and I was. And we have it on film, on film.
It's
like,
hysterical.
How old am I?
And of course, Rich says, "Thank you, but I know how expensive these are, so I'll give it back. I'll give it back to you." First of all, how do you know the prices of bras? You know, how do you know what? That's what I want to know.
Two failed marriages.
Gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
it wasn't because he didn't go out and buy her the bra.
Yeah, okay. That must be it. But yeah, we have so many great stories, and you know what? Tonight in Saginaw, I think we're going to have
I think
a
it's-
couple
Yeah.
more here.
Yeah. So far, it sounds like we've had a couple massive show. We have the Prince Experience, and that has always packed the house. It's been sold out, standing room only. We're probably over capacity. Who knows?
They're fantastic. I
Yeah.
really love them. I love what. First of all, I'm a huge Prince fan, but they really put on such a great show.
He's hard to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very.
His name's
Prince is very
Gabriel. Right?
Gabriel
Yeah,
Sanchez?
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And we had Tension Head, which is a local band here. And again, it was just wall to wall. It just when people moved, and I hardly got to see that show because I was working upstairs in VIP. But I remember coming down one time, and everybody was moving together, and it just looked like a wave. And I wish I would have had the opportunity
Yeah.
to get that. I don't think anybody that was working here had a moment to take photos.
Take it in,
really.
yeah.
I mean, especially from up here, but that was great.
Well, yeah, we've been so lucky. I mean, we were downriver yesterday, and we were able to sell that out at that show 2 weeks in advance. So that's great. So tonight, yeah, we love the largest crowd. We love hearing things like that because we understand that audiences are coming, many of us for the first time, but what we really love is when people are coming back to our shows. That means they came here because maybe they like the artist, they like the music, but when they came here, they had a great time, and now
Yeah.
they want to come back, and then they bring their friends.
Or saw us across the state and are returning.
Exactly.
And that's crazy.
Well, I know that
stories.
we're going to share your social media info so people can find you there. Maybe if you guys come back in the state somewhere, whether it's here in Saginaw, but it could be wherever,
Sure.
that they'll come and see you guys. I know that last night we had people here for their first time at that show getting tickets also for tonight's show.
Great.
After
That
they
is
were
so
here,
cool.
they were like, "Oh my goodness, we love this venue. This is awesome." And they were here from out of town. So they were like, "We're going to stay an extra night. We're going to get tickets to this."
Love
'cause,
it.
You know, so
And this is a cool place of all. Honestly, we were driving down the road. It's like, wait a minute, there's a music venue here? Like, what's going on? We, of course, from the outside, it was metal and everything like that. We're like, okay, what are we stepping into? Come in here. I don't think we've had, the sound is unbelievable. I don't think we've had too
fantastic.
many places that top the sound here. They got the lights. Everybody here has treated us so well so far. So we're excited to be playing tonight.
and we're so excited to have you guys. Do you have anything that maybe our viewers might want to know about you guys? Or what shows
I think
you
the
guys
less
got
the
coming
less
up?
they know probably. No.
Things you guys got coming up maybe in the next couple months.
Tim's nickname is Tripod. It's like a Pringles can down there.
See what I
just
tell
letting
you.
you know.
What I tell you. We will definitely be back in Michigan in 2024. The best thing to do is to check out our websites or our Facebook pages. Rich, you can get his information on the Chris Stapleton Tribute at TennesseeWhiskeyChicago.com.
On anything. It's Tennessee Whiskey on Chicago, on all the socials, and the website is Tennessee Whiskey Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, well, Toon Talk fans, we are going to go ahead and share all of this information for you on the website. So make sure you check out their pages, like and subscribe to them as well as ours, and share. It's free, and you really do help us all out in tremendous ways. You have no idea. We're looking forward to getting this information out and some more interviews coming up in the next few weeks. So make sure you stay tuned. Keep the music playing.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.